Now, even if you're not a gamer, this affects your entertainment as well. Because this happens outside of the gaming industry. It happens with TV shows, it happens with movies, it happens with comic books, it happens with pretty much any form of entertainment that you have in the West. And this is a story untold because no one wants to shed the light on it. We will see journalists report the aftermath and report the backlash from the community, but at this point in time, no one from the mainstream media or from the video gaming journalism or the entertainment press ever wants to talk about it. This is never being discussed. So, welcome to my channel. Let's get into it. Now, at BlizzCon, there was an announcement regarding Overwatch. And they're releasing a new character for the game, which is called Ashe. And Ashe is this Western chick that has a very interesting weapon. She has a interesting mechanic where she can summon this massive robot that looks like a bouncer, which is her partner, in order to suppress the enemy team with concentrated fire. And everyone was cheering, everyone was happy. It apparently was received with great success. But as you go on the internet, you find a lot of people that are very salty about it. They are very angry and they're literally crying over this. So let's see what they are having to say. Oh good, another DPS with a knockback. Flashbang, and she's the whitest white chick. Woo, fun. Another white woman hero. Yay. Fucking really Overwatch. Another white woman character. Even when you showed us a cool Omnic character in the same cinematic. By the way, Omnics are the robots. They're probably going to slam her together with McCree just for the sake of having a white cowfolk couple. She hasn't even been shown in the lore before. They literally just pulled her out of their asses so they could add another white, conventionally attractive woman with hardly any personality or backstory that the incels that play your game can jerk off to. This is written by the gentleman of the name Squidfucker. Hashtag fucking bullshit. Now, I would like to point out that they're not upset when a character like Tracer happens to be gay, and Blizzard releases this in a comic. In an FPS game, of all places, where literally no one cares about the sexuality of a character, and they pull that out of their ass, no one cares. But the moment they decide to add a white woman, my god, then shit hits the fan. We got that McCree short, but at what cost? Hashtag implying that he is straight. See? Horrible. Hashtag forced yet another white woman down our throats. Why is Overwatch trying to make McCree straight and add another white chick? She's so sexy and butch, but she is white, I think. Crying face, crying face, crying face, crying face, crying face. On the one hand, we really didn't need any more characters with her kind of design. On the other hand, gay. Well, I think most of your friends are complaining because she isn't gay. That seems to be the main concern. Also, hashtag IS to G if Hero 30 isn't a black woman. Another fucking white character, Blizzard. You ignored everything we told you. Yeah, you are very important for the company. I wonder why did Blizzard decide not to listen to you. Do not rob, but new Overwatch hero, and it seems to be yet another white woman. Go fuck yourself, Blizzard. LOL. Ashe looks fun to play, but it's another sexy young white lady. Hey Blizzard, can we have like a black woman in this game? Sure, here's 3 white women and a hamster. New hero just looks like every other female hero in the game. I'm so fucking tired. Please, a white, thin woman with a fuck ton of eyeliner. I mean, I couldn't care less. Bye. Was anyone else somehow more bored, disappointed by the McCree short than last Honor? Hashtag more like skinny white women watch. Hashtag more like Snorcraft. Hashtag Jeff being really generous with not 1, but 2 white women in a row. And this keeps going, by the way. Every new hero they added since I joined has just been such a huge disappointment to me, And it is so fucking funny. Lemu, white, fucking furry ass hamster, white. Wow, we love a diverse game where all the women look the same. Hashtag Blizzard, you fucking suck. Hashtag Blizzard is just so fucking bad at lore and design. Hashtag I hate this. Ashe is a boring white twat. Hey, that's my word. I want my sexy Omnic. Where is he? And where is he? All right. The sexy Omnic is part of an ultimate. Like you get to spam it and then he appears. But if you actually cared about the game and gameplay, you would know this. But for some reason, it seems that you don't. I don't know why I got my hopes up. I wanted a new Omnic so bad. I just wanted something interesting, but we just got another boring white girl who's gonna get porn drawn of her like 2 hours from now, yet we're giving 2 other characters who looked sick as fuck, and one just gets reduced to an ultimate, and then they were probably never going to hear about. Ashe could have been a black girl. I love her outfit so much, but we don't need another white bitch. Thoughts on the new Overwatch hero? Number 1, I'm gay. Number 2, but no matter how gay I am, Blizzard, black women fucking exist. Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, I completely agree. Do you know black women can do a crowdfunding and start their own game and make whatever they want? No, yes, I'm telling you, you can do that in the West. You can't do that in the Middle East, by the way. Black women can't do that in the Middle East, but in America, you can literally crowdfund and you can start your game. Like, black women can make their own company and no one is going to get upset over it. Blizzard not adding black women into Overwatch is a prime example why we need intersectional feminism. So you need intersectional feminism in order to bully a private company that is doing entertainment, by the way. Like, it's not feeding people. It's not taking food away from the hungry mouths of women. No. It's making entertainment, and you need intersectional feminism because it's not making the entertainment you like. And instead of, hashtag why we need to create our own companies, or hashtag why we would need to crowdfund to create our own games, no, it's why we need intersectional feminism. All right. Okay, so about the new Overwatch hero. Overwatch adds its 7th white woman to its roster. Does it? I mean, let's look at it. I mean, we got Mei. She's Chinese. She doesn't count. Then we got Zarya, which is Russian. I guess you can say Zarya is white, colloquially, even though she's from a different nationality. She's from outside the US, and she's got pink hair. You got Tracer, alright, this one counts. Then you get Widowmaker, which is blue. I mean, this is a completely fictional character, but, I suppose she used to be white. She's from France. Alright, 3 characters. You got Diva. Now, Diva is Japanese or Korean. Sorry, she's Korean. Like, she doesn't count. Definitely not white. She can get a scholarship for being a minority. You got Mercy, which is German. So, alright, that's 4. And that's it. So the only way you can say that this is the 7th character is if you think Chinese people and Korean people are white. Like, literally, you don't even care about genetics. You go with your page with the different colors on it. You look at the colors, at the pigmentation of the skin, and you hold it up against the character. And if it matches, if it's white, it ain't right. That's literally how these people are treating this, right? And this is also an incredibly diverse game. Like, it's one of the most diverse games out there. Just look at the cast. You got an Indian chick. You got even an old woman that's a sniper. You got a freaking monkey, and you got robots, and you got like this cyber ninja. Like, everything in this game is diverse, and Blizzard has bent over backwards trying to please these people. And you can also see this with Zarya, that has pink hair, and she looks like a Tumblr woman, just very strong, very muscular, from Mother Russia, right? Like, they're doing their best to please. These people are unpleasable. Alright, nothing you do is going to be enough. They do not like it. They even added a freaking hamster, which is not in this picture. Freaking hamster, right? And this is like the problem. But this is going on all over the internet, right? Like, if you find any sort of forum where leftists gather, this is what they talk about. I mean, it's not just a group. For the lack of time, I only showed you a couple of messages. But the problem goes far, far greater than this. And you will never see a video game journalist reporting on this. You will never, ever see any sort of YouTuber that has over 1 million subscribers talk about this. They never talk about it. Do you know when they talk about it? They talk about it when Blizzard finally listens and caves into these people. And it's like, oh, you want McCree to be gay. All right, McCree is now gay. And then if you have someone who, heaven forbid, complains, then useful idiots come in and they say, oh, it's a private company, it can do whatever it wants. They never talk about this previous shit, right? And this happens with movies, it happens with comic books. Like, you get these massive pressure, these people on the internet and even activist groups that are pressuring companies, like the intersectional feminism, we discussed about it. Apparently it's what they need. And they're pressuring the companies. Eventually the company is given. Probably they decide, you know what, maybe we should hire some of these people because they seem to know what they're talking about. Maybe we should hire some of these people as diversity officers. Maybe we should get them in our company and make decisions for us. And they constantly mock the incels, like you saw. People jerking off at the characters is bad, even though we know through history that titties sell. Like, it is human nature. I think boobies transcend culture. I think that boobies transcend space and time. And it reaches out to people all around the world. I think boobies unites people rather than spreads them apart, right? And you have people, especially teenagers, who enjoy this, right? Like, teenagers really enjoy tits and violence. That's what they like. It's very simple. Very simple market to understand. Very simple market to cater to. And if you cater to teenage boys, that's a problem. It's problematic, right? Like, catering to teenage girls, that's fine. If you have movies like 50 Shades of Grey, if you got movies like Twilight, with men that have naked chests and stuff, that's fine. That's perfectly okay, because it's a different audience. But if you have the audacity to target the teenage male, that's horrible. And you know what? Like, when you play Overwatch and you look at the skins other people buy for their characters and they spend money on loot boxes and stuff, it's usually the most sexy skins that they buy. It's usually the skins that are more revealing, more sexually suggestive. They're willing to spend money for that. And you have these people that are telling companies to do the exact opposite. It's like, look, this is what gives you money. Stop it. Don't do it. It's bad. It's, like the new puritanical police, basically. And these are the people that the companies listen to. And when they do listen to, you have an army of journalists that are going to do damage control and troll shield these companies. And this is more interesting, and I would like to call it food for thought. When gamers complain about Diablo for mobile, journalists go livid, and they call gamers sexist, right? They call them misogynist. They basically say that they have no right to insult Blizzard, that they need to treat the developers with respect. But when the left community of gamers, when they're saying that white women are horrible because they're in this video game, when they're insulting Blizzard, they literally say, fuck you, Blizzard, because of their decisions, there's not a peep from the journalists. They don't care. They're not even reporting on it. They're not talking. Like, look, if you're a gamer and you go on the internet, it's impossible you haven't seen at least 2 or 3 of these messages. If you're a Overwatch fan and you go on the forums, there is absolutely no way in hell that you have not seen at least 1 or 2 of these sentiments being echoed, no matter where you go. And why are there no journalists talking about? Why is no one spotting a light on this? I mean, I am guaranteeing you that if this were people complaining about Tracer being gay, journalists would talk about it. They talked about it. Like, I remember, I could barely find people complaining about Tracer being gay. People don't give a shit. It's like, okay, they want to play the game. That's it, right? They don't care. And there were a couple of them that were upset. It's like, yeah, why is Tracer gay? Oh my god, there were articles after articles published about this, right? But when people complain, like, why is there a white woman in the game? Crickets. And I'm willing to bet that if the next character Blizzard releases is a black woman, then if a single person on the internet complains, the journalists are going to track them down, they're going to find out who they are, and they're going to make dozens of articles on it. It's going to be a 24-hour news coverage. And people wonder, like, why do gamers not respect video game journalists? Because of this. They're not objective. They don't report and have, like, principles. Like, okay, racism is bad. Well, if it's bad, it should be bad when gamers complain about white women. Just go onto these messages that I gave you before and replace white women with anything else. Replace it with gays, any other minorities. Replace them with Jewish women, just whatever you want. And you will see just how abhorrent these messages are. And I know it's like, oh, intersectional feminism, you can't be racist towards white people. Fuck off. No, seriously, fuck off. I don't care about your ideology. I understand what it is. I think it's stupid. And fuck off. Eh? You can't have this blatant double standard. People believe in fairness. Eh? If you want to be respected, you need to respect other people. And if you're going to come with this shit on the table, people are not going to respect you. So anyway, and by the way, like, really, social justice in video gaming, like, what, injustice towards people in entertainment? You know what, like, another thing that pisses me off. Do you think Bollywood really gives a shit about representation in their movies? Like, they don't, by the way. They don't. They hire Indian actors. Do you think Japan gives a shit about representation in their movies? No, they hire Japanese actors. Do you think China cares about representation in their movies? They don't. In fact, they said that Black Panther was too black. That's why they didn't like it. Didn't sell in China, right? Everyone, it's only like America is by far the most tolerant and the most accepting when it comes to having representation, right? Nowhere else in the world will you find so many characters being represented in entertainment and so many different races and sexualities than in the West. Nowhere else. And they're still complaining about it. They're never complaining about China. They're never complaining about Bollywood. They're never complaining about these things. Why is it? Like, is it not okay to ask questions? I'm legitimately curious. I mean, Hollywood even has an Indian Superman when they're playing. And that's a majority over there. Like the Indians. Spider-Woman is an Indian. Seriously, just this is homework for you guys, because this is amazing, right? Just Google Bollywood Superman movie. Superman, Spider-Woman, Bollywood. Just do that. Do that on YouTube and press enter, right? I'm not going to give you a link. You need to do it by yourself. Come on. It's going to be fun. Interesting. Also, leave a comment and share my video.